Hello, Wootton. My name is Amy Kraft, and I would be honored to be your SGA co-president. Why vote for me? I'm glad you asked. The Wootton SGA is my passion. I'm going on my third year in the SGA, and I've held many leadership roles. For instance, coordinating and hosting pep rallies, anchoring the announcements, organizing all of our awesome homecoming events, and our well-earned wellness days. I take pride in our accomplishments the past few years and would continue to give 100% as your SGA co-president. Our school spirit is here, but it could be here. In the Amy Kraft administration, I would create a closer community by implementing more wellness days, pep rallies, and other social events. If you have any questions or would like references, please contact my press secretary, Oreo Mimi Kraft. Thank you for listening and have the best day possible. And please remember to vote Amy Kraft for SGA co-president.
Walls, they divide, but we have the power to break them down. We have the power to eliminate the divisions and ensure that each and every Wootton student is represented. So today, I'm asking you to help me break down some walls so together we can facilitate a two-way conversation. So what am I going to do? I want to support initiatives that benefit all students. Encouraging clubs and helping them grow is absolutely necessary to create an environment where different students with different interests can prosper. So, I would like to collaborate with clubs in the activities of the SGA to foster a more interconnected environment. I would also like to have school-wide events that promote the well-being of our students and inclusivity of everyone. One thing I would like to have is a movie night with a large screening of a good movie as a great way for everyone to have fun with their friends. So honey, stop binging shows on Netflix, get out of bed and join your friends to watch a movie at school. With the talk of mental health, and especially at a school like Wootton, sometimes it's great to take a break. Also, I know many of you would love to bring the vending machines back, and I will do my best to make that happen. It is imperative for us to build an environment that accepts everyone. Together, not only can we break the walls, but we can build bridges, because your voice matters. As president, it will be my duty to represent you. Vote, vote, vote. If you, yes you, if you are watching this right now, vote Farah Riel for SGA president.
Hi, I'm Haley Scheinberg. I've been on SGA for the past 2 years. I'm currently a junior, and I'm running to be your SGA president for the 2019-2020 school year. I believe it takes spirit, pride, dedication, commitment, love for your school, and a loud voice to be a successful president. And speaking of a loud voice, you've definitely heard mine cheering at football, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, and baseball games, screaming to my friends in the hallway and at pep rallies, hyping up the Woonettes before and during performances, as well as hysterically laughing and singing at all Palms events. And if you haven't, well, then today's your lucky day. I wear a pleated skirt with my poodle Uggs in the middle of January. Extra just so happens to be my middle name. I will be the one to take that extra step to ensure that every single student at Wootton is heard and valued. I will ensure that every single one of your opinions will be seriously taken into consideration, starting with the fight for open lunch. You want someone who knows how to communicate effectively, has plenty of experience in leadership, looks for what is in the best interest for the entire Wootton community, and knows how to have fun. So, if you want to have the best school year of your life, then I'm your girl. Vote Haley Scheinberg for one of your 2019-2020 SGA co-presidents. And remember, I may be small, but my ambitions are sky high. Thank you.
Hey everyone, and good morning. My name is Kelly Tang, and I'm running to be one of your SGA co-presidents for next year. First off, I know it's early, but I hope you are having a great day so far, and if you aren't, I hope it gets better for you soon. I also know you probably have homework you could be doing right now, so I promise I'll make this as quick as I can. In fact, set your timer for 1 minute because I never break my promises. When I joined SGA at the end of my freshman year, it was because I wanted to be one of the voices I believed our student government was missing. Now, after my time on SGA, I've talked to so many new people beyond my original circle, and Wootton has become more like a family than a school to me. I want to pay it forward. Some of my work on SGA has been creating advertisement posters, managing the club application process, and building displays in the Commons. I've dedicated so many lunch periods working for SGA, and I guarantee you I will continue to get things done as president. I know many of you feel disconnected to your student representatives, so I would work to bridge this gap. I plan on implementing a survey next year to better connect us, so you can give us feedback and ideas on Spirit Days, Spring Project, and Homecoming. I also plan to utilize Instagram polls and weekly stories so that you have an idea of what goes on behind the scenes. I want you to know that you are my family, you are always my priority, and I look forward to our next year together. Thank you, and please vote for me, Kelly Tang, for SGA President.
Hi, my name is Kelly Baldwin, and I am running to be your SGA Secretary for the 2019 to 2020 school year. I want to be your SGA Secretary because I want to help my peers, develop my leadership skills, and take on more responsibility. As your SGA Secretary, I would do the best I could to support all of you and the rest of the SGA team. I have been on the field hockey team since the beginning of my freshman year, and this year I was captain of the JV field hockey team. I have also been on the girls lacrosse team since my freshman year, and during that time I was pulled up to varsity mid-season, and now I am on the varsity team. I have also been extremely dedicated to the Wootton SGA since the beginning of this year, where I helped plan events such as pep rallies, homecoming, spring project, etc. Being a part of these sports in SGA has taught me dedication, teamwork, and developed my leadership skills, which would all come in handy while being your SGA Secretary. I promise that as your SGA Secretary, I will do everything in my power to do my job as best as I can. Thank you, and remember, vote for me, Kelly Baldwin, as your SGA Secretary for the 2019 to 2020 school year.
Hello, Wootton. My name is Gabby Guerrero, and I'm running to be your SGA Secretary for the 2019-2020 school year. A lot of you probably have no clue who I am, but just in case I do look familiar, you've probably seen me giving out spirit tickets for the raffle during homecoming week, advertising for Midnight Madness, a little obnoxiously, I'll admit, or dancing on the field during pep rallies, and maybe in the hallways too. If you play music, I'll start breaking it down. I can't help it. Even though I look ridiculous, I have a lot of fun, and I want the rest of Wootton to have fun. This year, I had a leading role in planning Midnight Madness and one of the displays for Spring Project, but I'd like to do more. Next year, I want to help make school more enjoyable by increasing school spirit with raffles and giveaways, and improving the quality of both school and school-sponsored events like Homecoming and Wellness Day. I also want to hear your ideas of what you'd like to see changed at Wootton. As your secretary, I will do absolutely everything in my power to give you what you want and help your voices be heard. That includes everyone, even the people that blinked out this past minute. It's okay, I've been in your shoes. So if you're going to choose a random name, let it be mine, Gabby Guerrero, because I'll put in the work every single day to accomplish what needs to be done and more.
Hi, my name is Aaron Nyanja. I'm a junior on SGA and one of your candidates for secretary next year. I've been on SGA since sophomore year, so this is my second year. However, this is my first year running for a position. I'm on the varsity football team and ran track and field my freshman and sophomore year. I can go on and on talking about myself, however, I want to get down to what I wish to establish as your secretary. As you can tell, or if you know me, know that I have big lips. However, these big lips comes with big ideas as well. One of my main focuses and goals are school spirit and reestablishing school pride. As you all know, our school has one of the worst school spirits in the county. Over the weekend, I went to the WJ and RM regional basketball game, and I cannot fathom how much school spirit I witnessed. As I saw everyone decked out in green or white, I thought to myself, why isn't Wootton like this? Or Wootton would never do this. But that is a constant question that you and I, as students, have to ask ourselves. Why aren't we like that? Why don't we exhibit a large amount of school spirit and school pride? As Wootton students, we get so caught up in school and grades that we forget to enjoy the high school experience, which will be enhanced with the school spirit. I believe that increasing school spirit and pride begins with our SGA. As your secretary, I want to interact with you more to learn what types of spirit days interest you and that you find appealing. Also make pep rallies more enjoyable. I'll even follow my face again. And work to change the culture of school spirit at Wootton. Thank you. Vote Aaron for secretary, or as my friends call me, Scarin for secretary.
Good morning, Wootton. When I began to write this speech, I thought that I would open up by saying something funny. But then I realized that managing our school's money isn't a joke. It requires hard work and responsibility to take on such an important role, which is why I am the best fit for SGA Treasurer. If you don't know who I am, my name is Owen Matus. I'm currently a sophomore and a member of the Student Government Association. When I joined SGA a year ago, my goal was to work diligently to represent my peers and their needs for our school. Throughout my time on SGA, I've worked hard, I've learned how to be a leader, but most importantly, I've continued to listen to what you want to see change at Wootton. I want to continue the hard work that I've done for you all by running for SGA Treasurer. We all know that events like homecoming could be improved in some way, But how exactly do we do this? Well, in order to see things actually change, you need someone with the knowledge and dedication to correctly and effectively manage our school's money. And that person is me. As your SGA treasurer, I'll make the most out of the money we earn from events like Homecoming and Midnight Madness to make them more fun and exciting. With me as treasurer, we can take these events to another level. If you want a treasurer that can get things done, I'm the one. So, please vote for me, Owen Matus, for SGA treasurer. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.
Hello, Wootton. My name is Mia Waller, and I am a junior on the SGA. I am running to be your next SGA treasurer. Originally, I joined SGA because I wanted to be more involved in our school, and SGA has allowed me to do that. As treasurer, I will be given the opportunity to make more key decisions that concern our school's money, such as school events like Homecoming. I am organized, responsible, and always strive to do the best job possible. These traits are important to have, especially for our school treasurer, because handling money is not an easy job. This year, I have closely worked with our current treasurer, Kayla Hill, in creating an efficient budget plan for Wellness Day and many other events. I believe that every opinion matters, and I intend to act as a voice for the Wootton student body. Since I am already part of student government, and I know what has been going on, especially in the past year, I feel that I can continue to help students in voicing their opinion. Thank you for listening, and make sure to vote Mia for treasurer.
Hello, fellow classmates. I, Nikki Ferrugi, am running as a candidate for sophomore class president. We are the builders of our future, and our future begins now, here at Wootton. And I invite you, the class of 2022, to join me in making our school a better place. Just like Helen Keller once said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. I value your opinions, and your voices are important to me. I'm a good listener and will always be open-minded to your suggestions. I'm an honor roll student athlete who has a passion for the arts just like you. I'm committed, hardworking, and responsible. For the upcoming year, I'm planning on making Super Bowl weekend a no homework weekend, spreading out testing days among classes so they don't interfere as often, promoting more wellness day type activities, adding more variety of snack and lunch options, different fundraiser activities, more grade level and class field trips, and offering new and easy community service projects to both improve Wootton's environment and to provide opportunities for students struggling to get SSL hours. Today, I'm asking for your vote. Most of the people run for the title, but I am running for change. And as Robin Sharma said, leadership is not about a title or a designation. It's about impact, influence, and inspiration. I believe that we have the power to work together towards something great. Thank you for your time. Remember to vote Nikki for class president, and go Patriots.
Hello, my name is Oluwashefumi Olalua Postme Obadina, aka Postme, and I'm running for your class of 2022 president. So you're probably thinking, oh, it's that one kid who's always yelling in the hallways. And you're absolutely correct. I'm a passionate, caring person who doesn't like to use his inside voice very often. And I'm going to use that voice you're always hearing in the halls to fight for you. But I bet you didn't know that I'm passionate for public service. I'm not going to sit here and make a bunch of false promises to you because I don't know all of you. Instead, I'm going to tell you what I can do, and that is making a suggestion box. And every month, I will see to it that there is a town hall that discusses these suggestions so that I can do my very best to make as many of these suggestions come to fruition as possible. So if you're looking for the right way to go, you got to vote for Poe.
Good morning. My name is Dylan Safai, and I'm proudly serving as your student body president this year. I would love to continue to do this in the upcoming school year because I'm experienced, committed, and open to suggestions. I would like to emphasize my qualifications for this immense responsibility. I've been involved with the student government for most of my life, and during that time, I've successfully planned and implemented many programs to improve student well-being. I plan to continue to do this in the upcoming school year. High school is supposed to be the best time of our lives, but with so much homework, we don't have time to enjoy it. Abraham Lincoln once said, "Leave nothing for tomorrow which can be done today," which is why I've already started working with the administration to bring more no homework days in the upcoming school year. As some of you may know, I held a town hall a few weeks ago in which I listened to the concerns of the student body and I shared issues discussed with the administration. Unlike my competitors, I'm being practical in the changes I wish to bring about in the school. My competitors' plans, or lack thereof, are like donuts, sweet on the outside with a gaping hole in the middle. I'm committed to bringing the changes that you want to see in our school and create a more comfortable learning environment for all. We have done a lot this year and will continue doing a lot in the future years. On our behalf, I've negotiated with 5 different restaurants for fundraising events, negotiated a bake sale at Giant Foods, and I've created other opportunities to raise money for our class, in which I've helped raise over $2,000. Remember to vote for someone who has the experience and willpower to get things done. A vote for me is a vote for you. Vote your guy, Dylan Safai. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kirti Padmanabhan, and I'm running for your 10th grade vice president. Currently, I'm the 9th grade vice president, and I've tremendously enjoyed planning for the float and hallway for homecoming, arranging fundraisers and bake sales, planning for POTH, hosting a town hall meeting for our 9th grade class, and more. In fact, we have raised an incredible amount of money just from our fundraisers at Lido's, Chipotle, and Cava, as well as our bake sales. With that being said, as your VP, I will make sure that even more money will be fundraised in the upcoming year, so more exciting events will be planned for you. I will help coordinate our class act for POTH to ensure that we win next year, and I will make sure that we have the best hallway and float next year. As your 10th grade vice president, I will give nothing short of 100% of the work. I know the commitment that it takes to be a class officer, and I'm willing to listen and address all your concerns. We've had an incredible freshman year together, and I encourage you to work with me to make sure that next year is even better. Doing so will ensure an amazing sophomore year. So remember, use your noggin and vote Kirti Padmanabhan for your 10th grade vice president. Thank you.
Good morning, fellow Patriots. My name is Josh Friedman, and I'm running to be your class secretary. So, why should you give me your vote? The answer is clear. I see my role as a direct link between you, the students, and your executive board. I'm not going to fill you with empty promises and unreasonable feats just to get your vote, but rather convince you that I'm the best choice for secretary. I would be the person that connects you to your board in order for there to be an even exchange of information and ideas. This way, every student's voice is heard. Along with providing you with a voice, I'm going to make sure you are up to date with all of the great activities and events your board has planned. To do this, I promise that I will attend every single meeting our class has and take a surplus of notes to share with each and every one of you. In order to represent the class of 2022, it is also my duty to be an engaged participant in our school. I do this in numerous ways, such as actively participating on the Wootton cross-country team, competing for Wootton at Model UN conferences, tutoring Frost students as part of Wootton tutoring, and being selected to represent our high school as a Patriot ambassador. My commitment to this school and all of these programs will be no different than my commitment to each and every one of you, so that every student is represented and every student is heard. This will help make the class of 22 one of the most engaged and successful classes ever. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to your vote for Josh Friedman for class secretary.
Hi, my name is Gina Kamaran, and I'm running for your 10th grade class secretary. I want you to imagine everything that you would like to be fixed at this school. For some of you, it might be everything. For some of you, it might be nothing. And for some, it might be the lack of toilet paper. Now, how many of you have actually had your issue fixed? Not many of you, right? As of now, there is currently no secretary for a grade. And because of the lack of personnel, the current class officers cannot get everything done. As a student, I always put 110% towards my work. And I promise that I will put the same amount of effort towards being your class secretary. I'm here to represent you. And with representation comes responsibility. That's why I want you to vote for me, because you can go all the way if you vote Gina K.
Good morning, fellow Patriots of the class of 2022. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's right, I can telepathically read your mind and know what you are thinking weeks in advance, even when I'm sick. Why might this dude, Joaquin Moreno, a questionable man with some questionable secrets, be running for secretary? The answer is quite simple. As secretary, Our main goal is to make the schedules and lives of our other class officers easier. By making their lives easier, this leaves more time for other things that can and should be attended to in the agenda. We need someone who can make progress, someone who will listen to you with both their ears covered, someone who will either progress the interests of the class of 2022 or die trying. That's right, I will die for this job if it means serving for you. More reason to vote for me, eh? Vote your Queen Joaquin for secretary. I'll be someone who will fight for you. If you promise me your vote, I will make Wootton great again. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Gong, and I'm running as treasurer for the class of 2022. Over the course of this year, the officers and I have organized many successful restaurant fundraisers and bake sales that will help with reducing the costs for future school events. I've personally also had the opportunity to design our class shirt and fundraising flyers and hope to continue doing so. This year, us officers have strived to stay engaged with our grade through social media and would like to continue expanding our communication. One of the ways we have been able to do this was by creating our town hall meetings, allowing students to voice their concerns about school. We were successfully able to take these concerns to administration, and some of these issues have already been addressed. I hope to continue our work as officers and further our grade successes next year. Thank you.